So, welcome to Veldron. Well, it has turned out to be a very short game talk and then a bit more gameplay with No Man's Sky as usual. That's what we really want to do. So, the game talk today, I'm just going through what's new on Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, and there has been added Madden, NFL 23, SD Gundam Battle Alliance. I'm not quite sure what that is. And one which I know a lot of people are very interested in, especially if they are into car racing, Hot Wheels Unleashed. Which I had a little look at it, and it looks kind of interesting. I can't. Oh. I only need to click once, not twice. This is not game footage, it is a commercial trailer, so it's not going to look like that, but just imagine some of the aspects in this game if you are into game racing, car racing. I am thinking about maybe installing it and try it out at some point, but unfortunately every time I turn on my computer I end up loading No Man's Sky for some reason. That is my absolute favorite game at the moment. So just a little bit about this. As I said, I heard a lot of racing fans actually was looking forward to this, and with Game Pass you can play it, and there's quite a bit in the bundle. The game itself is around £60, so it's a very expensive game. And as you know, I advocate cheap games where you can get them, and I actually think that the Game Pass is one of the better options. You pay a subscription every month, but it's £8, and it gives you a whole world of games to play. So if there's anything, what is coming is Atomic Heart, Wulong, Fallen Dynasty. I have looked at that earlier and shown a little bit. It looks amazing. I don't know if it will be anything for me, but at least the graphic is absolutely very, very great in that. Another thing is that what was I going to say? Oh yeah, with graphic, as most know, and when we look at Epic Games, I haven't actually checked what the weekly game is. So, but what many have noticed that Hogwarts Legacy is out, and I'm not even going to show anything from it because there's a lot of that on Twitch at the moment. Hello Little Bear, welcome back. I'm talking a little bit about games, and then I'm going to start No Man's Sky up, so it will not take long before we will start playing. The free games recipe for disaster, if you're into Cooking Simulator and War Pips, that's those which has come, and there is a lot of free games on Epic Games. You just have to sign up for it, and then you can get the free games for free, even without having any games. You can of course buy games as well, and that is the full price. Unfortunately, there is nothing to get on it saving there. Of course, they do have offers like everyone else. So much about games. I have not really gone into the depth today because my aim was to actually play No Man's Sky from more or less the beginning. So let's load the game up and see if we have the same issues as I had yesterday. For some reason it wouldn't sync with my save file, so I actually had to play on another save than the normal one. But then halfway through I tried again and then it worked, so it hopefully have synced up properly. So how are you today, little bear? That is the best thing. That is really the best thing. I'm just going to close doors here. My little dog is very my little dog is very smart. She, even though when I tried to secure the door, then she actually managed to open it. So I hope I have made a little walkthrough for her. So, and yeah, we're loading the game, so we will be in a moment and ready to go out and go on with a blast. So how far are you in the game? Are you just started, or have you played for a while, or where are you in the game? It's a very broad question, I know that, but so I managed to clean up last time and do all the refining. Not that there was a lot of interesting things to refine. Have you gotten the abnormally up? Can you call the abnormally when you're in space? I'm going to look at the returning frigate missions as I normally do from the beginning. So this is a combat mission. There's normally a lot of coins and a little bit of different goods. And that was quite typical. Some indium. And 2 million coins. That's not bad. So let's put that aside immediately. The thing is, you always need to make sure you actually have space in your ship for whatever comes in. Some of them comes with a lot of things, so it fills up quite a lot. So this one is back as well. This is a long one, so, and that's a balance, so it can be anything. And it probably will be. There might be a surprise. I like surprises because they sometimes is worth a lot of money. Salvage frigate module, that's good. There was a lot of different things. That's the surprise. A trove of stolen wine. That sounds intriguing. And everything else is good. So nearly 2 million coins and a lot of different things. That's not bad. That trove 2 million. Whoa. That is going for sale though. Put that down there. I actually forgot yesterday that I had a cargo bulkhead, so we can actually put a slot more in the freighter as well, so that's kind of good. So that one goes to sell. Or what else we do with it? Going to do something. Not that I'm cleaning up or anything, but oh, I was not finished moving around. Oh, we also have that. That is going to be sold as well. So then we need to go down in the other end where we have the rest of the consoles. Clicked on that. Oh dear. This is exploration. That is always so kind of dismal what you get out of it, but on the other hand, there is sometimes surprises, as I call them, which here would be something like this. This is not overly expensive, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going to sell them as well. So I actually have a lot of things to sell. I hope I can get some money out of it. I've been a little bit fussy lately because I don't want to sell it too cheap. I very often in other save games actually been, well, let's just sell it and get the money. But here I'm actually a little bit more aware of getting the best results out of it. There was another. So there was a couple of surprises there as well, and over 1 million coins. So all in all, that's good. We have nearly 300 million coins. We might actually cross that line today. Depends what we actually get. Hot ice gives quite a nice bit of coins as well. So some of them I actually don't sell, even though I have a lot of them, because I'm going to use them to produce things. Another one with just 2 million. Whoa. So there was kind of a lot of money in the missions today, which is quite nice. Quite nice. So that's it. So let's go down to the bridge and then put that storage slot on and actually see if there's anything else we want to do. Because we actually have base parts. I know that some of this is not right now, but like everything else, I do kind of like to just get everything. So that's not a bad thing. Hello there, welcome to. So we don't have overly much fuel, so if we send anything out, I would actually like to send that out. I don't know if I have enough fuel. Let's see. It should be enough. There won't be back until sometime into the stream tomorrow, but that's actually fine. So it's actually on purpose that I take the lower ones. So they can actually work on the getting up in level. So how much do we have left? So we need to grind a little bit more to get more fuel for the frigates. So I'm thinking, have I forgotten something? I don't think so. So we were here last time. We can't go there again because that is a outlaw station. So we actually have to jump a little bit around if we want to do that. Otherwise, so you can search in the different types of systems, and these were some of the later ones I believe we were in. So it's just taking a decision. We can't go to that one, so I wonder if we can from our base, because that might be different. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes you have to cheat the system a little bit. That's wow. Some people would call it cheating. Others would call it using the opportunities of the game. So I'm not really one to judge whether people are doing A or B. I mean, there is some exploits in games, and you might in some games be punished if you do it, and other things is actually pretty much on purpose. It's there. So we're back at the outlaw station. I went through that yesterday, so I'm not going to go through the base again. It looks different than other space stations, and I kind of like the red in them. Is the Is the video fine? Because it seems like it's flickering a little bit when I look at my side of it. Please let me know in chat if there is any kind of issues. You can get missions in outlaw stations as well, but they are very piratey, so I'm not really going to jump into them. To do that from beginning, but as we come out pretty much in the asteroids, then let's just take a little bit here, a little bit there, then it doesn't feel too bad. We're actually on our way to the next system, so that is exactly what we're going to do. Oh, it's already set right, so that's we are far from the center of this galaxy, and that is absolutely fine at this point. I might use the game's opportunities a little bit later to jump closer to the center, especially if I don't really find any interesting planets. Okay, we came into a system without a space station. That's a little bit annoying when we're actually looking for missions as well. Oh, well, activated cadmium phosphorus. Was there only two? Yeah, there was. So actually, let's visit this planet. Can actually lead to your demise. It's not a big surprise, is it? So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff on me. Where did the planet go? That was the one we're going to, yeah. So it might be quite warm there. Doesn't really matter. your shield regenerates, so it's only when you are actually in battle you need to refuel it. This is a very mountainous one. Can we land here? Well, we can go down in the hole here. It looks more flat. So 37 degrees, that doesn't sound too bad. However, Carmine winds. What on earth does that mean? Species. Holy shit, that's a lot of nanites if you find them all. Oh, that would be tempting. Sodium is not normally one I really need, but if you notice, this is actually dihydrogen. They're yellow here because it's a system with a red sun, so the coloring shifts a little bit. That might mess with your brain when you're looking at it. It does with mine sometimes. So, as long as we don't get caught in those winds, I'm not sure what that actually covers, then we should be kind of fine, I hope. Is that an animal as well? Yeah. Quite interesting life forms. That is an animal, we scanned that. There's one more of those which jumps around in the topsoil. It can actually be quite difficult to scan sometimes. Oh. The good thing is, you know, you can use all sorts of crystallized things, so even though it doesn't look like you're expected to, then just collect, and it will add up to the stacks you hopefully already have. Yeah, I marked that. That was a little bit of a mistake. Get some hexaberry. Is that an animal? This is a very interesting collection of animals there is on this planet. Oh dear. Superheated. How much is superheated then? Oh, I might have to dig a hole. The worst part is when the storms start blowing you around. It's getting quite warm. So let's just take the safe option. It's better to be safe than sorry. I know it's a little bit of waiting time, but that's not too bad. Unless the storm takes 3 hours, then it will. I would be dead long before. The weird thing is I don't really need any of the stuff that's on the planet, but again, well, phosphorus I can always use because that's used on hot planets, so I actually like to have quite a big lump of that with me. Cadmium, activated cadmium, is not something I directly need, but it's actually kind of forgot that when I was being scanned. I put that on, so actually I have to be in space to do that. I'm going to quick bind that to a key, so when I'm being scanned I can press, and I hope I avoid. It's not so much the pirates, them I'm not too fussed actually fighting, but it's more if I do have contraband with me, and then you risk ending up fighting a lot of sentinel ships. That was not what I wanted. Okay, there's a cave. So that was kind of not what I wanted to do, but sometimes it's quicker to go through a mountain than over. Smaller cave. Jesus, that almost made me. That was nearly a brown alert moment. because the light is a little bit difficult actually to see whether you get it or not. So what else do we have nearby? Phosphorus, that's relatively close. Sodium. So let's see if we can get some phosphorus as well. That is always useful to have, believe me. It's something you can take the discussion whether you want to use iron batteries and farm cobalt and produce a lot of them and use them for your protective shielding, but as I said, I prefer to use the resources because you can get them around. What's that? Sodium. Should we take that as well? It's no harm to have it. Sodium is one of the first resources you kind of encounter in the game because that is what you need to survive when you start the game. So many players has a fond memory of sodium. Now we're having another storm coming. Lovely. Just as I'm standing here. It's a little bit of a shame the storms come that close together. It makes it a little bit annoying to actually explore planets if they just come like that. So I'm greedy and I'm not watching. Taking whatever I can. Yes, I could just make a hole into the wall and stand there and get it, or get some of it at least. That's actually a good bad weather pastime. Stand in a hole and get as much as you can. So, yeah, I know it's still stormy weather, but I hope I can call the ship. I should be able to survive long enough for that. So we got a little bit of resources from another hostile planet. Can't see what I'm doing. There looks like it's space. while I remember it. Was that correct? So there's thunder in space here. I did not know that could occur, but so let's see if we can find a more normal planet. It is a little bit funny, we keep ending up coming out in the asteroid belts. Where is the space station? It must be close by. There. Okay, that is even more funny. This is an abandoned station. Oh dear. They are apparently quite rare to find. I have been very good at finding them. Not that I particularly want to. But it's weird. It's very, very weird that I run into them. Okay, I will take that. I'm always happy to find a locker room or storage room with boxes, so I can nick whatever is in it. No, it might just be minor things, but it's a little effort and it's free, so that's how my small brain works. Anything which is free and easy to get to, I'll take it. So we think there is a portal, there is rooms. Let's see what's on the other side. Bear with. Huh. That's weird. So there is a trade terminal. So let's see. Wow, wiring looms over 100,000 a piece. I'm glad I'm not in dire need and have to buy them. So, do I have anything to sell? This is where that is over. That is under, so I'll keep that. That is way over. That is under, so we keep that. That is over. That is under, so these, you lose a lot of money if it is under, because when it's up in millions, then 1% is quite a bit. So some of it's sold, so that's fine. These could be sold as well. I don't really care whether they're over or under, I just want to get rid of them. So yeah, cool. And there's actually a locked room when you on these stations, and there's one which needs a remembrance. I still don't have that. I could get it by doing the Atlas part, but not in a hurry. There's a stock transfer. Always give a little bit of coins, not many, but a little bit. And as I say, free money is the best money. So that was the abandoned station for you. It's very odd. I'm so good at finding them. I know others are actually looking for them and can't find them, but it's pure luck. It is honestly pure luck. It's not like I try to get them, but well, I do my hardest to visit any space station where I come into the system, but else, no. The weird part is there's six planets here. That's kind of rare that they would abandon this space station, but could be a reason for it. That's not something I want to visit, but emerald, gold, cobalt. Let's take a look at it. Shellstrom. I do not know what that actually covers. And this is a green sun, so color scheme might be playing with us again. Okay, there's a Stargate. Obsidian heat. Okay. Whatever that means. It looks like the leg of some humongous animal, which I don't want to meet. So it was not what I thought it was, so fair enough. So this is kind of a planet which is supposedly falling apart. Funny thing is, if I come back here in 3 years, it's still here. So there is a kind of a control panel on these. So I've seen that before, not that I know exactly what it means, but yeah. I'm a little bit curious if there is any abandoned buildings on this planet. Why would I be looking for them? Well, can we get a distress signal instead? That's kind of interesting. So let's go and have a look at that. More hexaberries. Whoa. 3 days. Fair enough. So is it someone who needs help, or is it a crashed starship? And if it is, which one is it? Is it something we can use or something we can scrap? So whenever you see unknown graves, if you don't have all the glyphs, go and search them out. I will do that anyway, because they do give a bonus thing, kind of. A sea fighter, nah. That's not really useful, so let's see what the distress you can say. So we have a little bit of a problem because there is no useful base here, so I can't fly it up and scrap it. I will have to claim it and then do that from the freighter later. So that will be an exercise when we end the game today. Which is actually fine. Well, there is a star base, however, can't really use that to scrap a ship. But I do want the money. I actually had a ship like this on my main at some point. It's quite a nice ship. I claimed the ship and just leave it. So, yeah, I was stupid. There was a grave we wanted to look at. Maybe we should also get some resources. This planet look relatively good for walking around at foot. There is some heat, but so where was that grave? That was there. This planet looks like a scrapyard more than anything else. Ow. Don't do that. So that memory fragment always gives something, whether it's something useful or not. That's another discussion, but let's consume it. What do we get? face beam. I don't use face beam. But that's how it is. So what then? Some resources maybe. Well, this is another interesting thing on these planets, which is kind of falling apart. You will find things which you can actually pick up and put in your base or on your freighter. I only have one. Emerald up there, let's go and take that. That's the most useful one on this planet. Plenty of dihydrogen at the moment, but suddenly I don't collect for a while, and then we need for the frigate fuel again, so better just to take where we can. When we can. The worst that can happen is I get too much, but that I actually don't think I will. So, emerald. Beautiful green color. There we go. And what else is there around? Gold, cobalt, gold, metal fingers. That is one of my favorite weird deposits to find, because they always give shitloads of things. It's one of them you get very disappointed if there only is one or two. Looks like there's a little bit more here, and it's gold and uranium, I believe. I don't know if they only come as gold and uranium, but that's all I have found so far, to my recollection. I might have forgotten, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't always remember what I have found and not found. But let's see, every time I come across them I will try to get them. Who would say no to a lot of gold, and uranium is useful as well, so it's a win-win, both of them. So let's see, 1200 gold. That's not too bad. That's really okay. There's the grave, and then there was gold behind it, and there's cobalt over there. So let's go down towards the grave again. So we can't activate it again. I wouldn't expect it to either. So where was the cobalt? No gold. Not cobalt. It's a little bit cold here, but it seems like our life support is going down a little bit, but other than that, we seem fine. So yeah, I mean, this is actually one of the more friendly planets we found. Not a lot of useful things, but We found a crashed starship. We found a grave. Some metal fingers. So yeah, all in all, not too bad actually. There might be more surprises on this planet. Who knows? So distress beacon. I'm going to take the cobalt as well because just because I can. That was a little bit daft. So where did it go? So, cobalt is useful if you want to make iron batteries. Eventually I might go down that route. I'm not 100% sure if I want, but so what else do we have around? Amarillo over there. Oh. So let's take that as well when we're here. So I know I talked about meeting up with some of the followers in the abnormally, but it doesn't seem like I have any online. I'll be sitting there all by myself. That is a little bit boring. But it's absolutely fine. We can postpone that to an evening where there's people online. So I think we're done on this one. So we will deal with that fighter later on in our freighter. Ow. So what else was there in the system? Looks like they are that way behind the planet, so got a lot of things which could give coins, but that is not the most important thing. So what else do we have? Glacial, activated ammo, dark side salt. Actually, one seemed more interesting, to be honest. So let's go and have a look at that. Coffee is cold again. Again, the temptation to get some activated emerald. I have plenty of it in stock, but the thing is, oh Jesus. think we are landing in a blizzard here, or is that water? I actually have a feeling it's water. Oh, I'll put that on, yeah. So when I can't find any place to land or whatever, I always try to find some sort of building, because that has to be most situation on some land. And the thing is, you can search for the trading post for free. How can it not land when there's automatic landing? Minus 126 degrees Celsius. That is freaking cold. There's a storm, because I can see there's storm crystals. Oh dear.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
When on earth did that get damaged? Carbon nanotubes.
Product constructed. Repaired. Technology repaired.
When on earth did that get damaged? I did not even... It must have been when we fought with the sentinels.
Extreme hazard added.
So, as there is an abandoned space station, then you won't find people at the trade station either.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
So, at least we sold a little bit of things with plus on them. which is A+. Ha! Bad joke. So this is a very cold place. Even when there's not a blizzard, so not the most hospitable place either.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
One second closer. So I'm not going to walk around in this weather, so I will hopefully be able to land close by the deposit. Looks promising. Don't land on top on it, please. So just to see, it took 40% off.
Technology recharge.
Just going from the ship and inside the trading station. So yeah. The blizzards is absolutely not a temperature to be out in. There's another one coming. In general, I don't mind cold planets. I kind of find the winter landscape quite intriguing. So just for fun, it estimates we can survive 1 minute, so yeah. Weather like this, that's too cold for me, to be honest. So what am I actually looking for? I got some activated emerald. Am I looking for anything else? Dark side would actually be nice. What am I hitting here? that. Was it a rock or was it something else? Actually, I don't have to do that. Looks like it's a humongous rock. So, how long can you survive in this weather? Well, 1 minute is it. Damn. Damn.
Units received. Extreme night temperature detected.
So, it's still cold.
Units received.
It is still cold. Just saying.
Units received.
It's actually a little bit too much
Units received.
sold. Dark side. I'll go and get the dark side. It's close enough to take the chance.
Units received.
Oh, there's one of these. There's absolutely nothing. Well, so. That is slightly annoyed with. is as it is. Don't go down the hole though. That was a little bit bad. So let's get out to space again. It is really weird that the planets in this galaxy is so inhospitable. No matter which one it is, they are equally bad. So, what I'm actually going to do is continue down the line and see what we come across. We will come across something, but is it useful? Who knows? So let's go to the space station and see what if that's. It looks normal. Wow. So, anyone is interested, each system has a economy rating, right? And the lower they are, the more they actually pay for technology, the better technology you have. And the other way around, with the high technology ones will pay less for technology but more for kind of resource level stuff. I don't know if it fully pans out, but if you're into going the trade route, try to find the different things, what means what, and what level are what. But if you're a trader, you would know that yourself, that you need to track it. So that's one thing and one way of going about it, because you really do need to calculate where you get most for your money and where you get most money for your goods. So a B1, it's not the worst we have seen. It's a coax system, so not expecting the big things. Oh no, they don't like to be helped. Yeah, oh fuck. That was my mistake. Okay, let's go and see whether we can sell something. think I have big sales opportunities on my exosuit, but I am just looking through. Actually, those were almost at a level. That's more what I have on the ship, which is interesting, to be honest. Boom. They are low, so that one is good. It's plus 4%, which is good when we are up in that. 1.4 on the. I'm going to sell them. I'm tired of carrying them around. Get so many of them. Cool. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Something with a remembrance, yeah. Okay, we get a what? We get some coins. That's okay. I'm not unhappy with that. A word and some coins. It all adds up in the greater scheme of things. And to the other side. Just have a couple of conversations, hopefully, without pissing them too much off. What about the 5th element? I prefer the 5th element. Journey rewarding request formula. Formula must be technology. Oh dear. That didn't really give anything. I should have sold installable things on the other side, but I'll get back to that. Travel, trade, friendship, aggression. Let's try friendship. Healing, that's a very friendly word. Language skill, what do we get here? Warning, warp, trade, warped? Okay. Well, I got the standing back, that's... I will pop in here to see there's nothing. When there one day will be something, I'll be very surprised. So, missions, anything interesting? Nanites, exosuit, starship fuel, exosuit, nanites. Not really. Not really. Okay, that's not bad. Brr. So the abandoned station is still in the list, so we could actually go back there if we need to. I don't know. How many planets is in this system? 5. Before we fly out, I'm going to take a very short break to hit the bathroom. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So I'm back. Going to look a little bit on the planet. See if there's anything interesting there. The one is hiding behind. That's cheeky. Don't hide. Frost activated copper, dioxide and salt, and is a hemol planet. It's cold as well. However, let's see if I can get the dioxide this time. I'm sorry I'm sitting eating chocolate, but I need some sugar. It seems to be our curse. -100. -100. Jesus.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It is amazing. We can keep getting into these very cold planets or warm.
Tunes received.
I must admit, I don't know if it is related to the galaxy. But it very well might be. Flying what? Okay. Well, it claims we can stay alive for 3 minutes. Oh. It's the cold weather, which is now making me sneeze as well. So we have found 5 of 7, and I can see there's one just over a ridge there. So I'm actually curious to see if I can get a fix on that. I could. So the question is, where is the lost animal? I wouldn't know. There's at least some freebies. One thing when scanning, if you're too close to your ship, you might not be able to get lock on the different things you're scanning. So if that's the case, then move away a little bit and it should be fine. that underground. So
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I don't know if it's underground or on the other side of. I'm getting closer, so. Okay.
Received. Units received.
So it was not entirely underground.
Units received. Units received.
There's a building. That's kind of nice to know. So back to the ship and then go to visit that building.
Technology recharge.
Let's see what that is. Well, it's actually not a building, so we'll have to wait a second before we jump out.